You don't know nothing.
In 1972, few films made as big an impact as Deliverance, a gripping tale that took audiences on a harrowing journey through the Georgia wilderness. The plot centers around four friends, Burt Reynolds, Jon Voight, Ned Beatty, and Ronnie Cox, who embark on a seemingly innocent canoeing trip. However, their adventure quickly spirals into chaos as they encounter violent locals, leading to a fight for survival. Behind the scenes, tensions ran high as the cast and crew faced not just the challenges of filming in rugged terrain, but also personal conflicts that erupted into physical altercations. These fights disrupted the filming process, forcing production to halt at critical moments, and adding an unexpected layer of drama to the already intense narrative. The clashes among the actors, fueled by the demanding conditions and the film's heavy themes, created an atmosphere of unease on set. As the crew worked tirelessly to capture the raw emotion of the story, the struggles between the cast members threatened to overshadow the film's message, making the production of Deliverance as tumultuous as the plot itself.
Boy, bad blame balls off. Boy, you ain't getting any big boy.
The film taps into primal fears such as man versus nature and town versus country, which resonate deeply with audiences. The intense struggle against the untamed wilderness highlights the vulnerability of the characters, especially as they navigate the treacherous river. A notable scene involving Ned Beatty serves as a pivotal moment, preying on the masculinity of the characters and challenging their identities. This moment not only shocks, but also forces the audience to confront uncomfortable truths about power dynamics and human nature. Deliverance was a huge hit, earning 3 Oscar nominations, which solidified its place in cinematic history. The film's success propelled Burt Reynolds to stardom, showcasing his charisma and talent. At the same time, it boosted Jon Voight's career, further establishing him as a leading actor. The film also introduced audiences to Ned Beatty and Ronnie Cox, both of whom delivered memorable performances that resonated with viewers. The themes of survival and the raw, often brutal, reality of human instincts left a lasting impact on the film industry and influenced future storytelling, making Deliverance a significant cultural touchstone.
I know where you told me it was.
John Boorman's direction of Deliverance marked a significant turning point in his career, elevating him to the status of an A-list director. The film is renowned for its intense storytelling and gripping visuals, but one of its most memorable moments is the dueling banjos scene. This iconic sequence was actually one of the first scenes shot during production and was largely unscripted. The spontaneity of the moment added to its authenticity, with the gas station attendant's dance being a completely unplanned addition that contributed to the scene's charm and energy. The casting choices also played a crucial role in the film's impact. Billy Redden, the young actor who portrayed the banjo-playing boy, developed a fondness for his co-star Ronnie Cox, which helped create a genuine connection on screen. However, his feelings towards Ned Beatty were quite the opposite, which influenced his performance during their interactions. This dynamic added layers to the film, showcasing how personal relationships among the cast can shape the final product and resonate with audiences. The film's raw emotion and powerful performances continue to leave a lasting impression on viewers, highlighting the intricate balance between direction, performance, and spontaneous creativity. Dueling banjos became a significant part of the 1972 film Deliverance, winning a Grammy for Best Original Song. Although the song was originally written in 1955 by Arthur Smith, it gained wider recognition when it was featured in the film. The song's roots trace back to a 1963 episode of The Andy Griffith Show, where it was performed as a lively banjo duel. This connection to earlier television helped to cement its place in American pop culture. There has been a persistent rumor surrounding the performance in Deliverance, particularly regarding the character played by Billy Redden. Many believe that a true banjo player was hidden behind him, playing the music that captivated audiences. However, this claim has been disputed, with some asserting that Redden himself was performing. The blending of music and storytelling in Deliverance not only enhanced the film's tension, but also sparked conversations about authenticity and performance. The song's impact on the film and its legacy continues to resonate, making it a memorable piece of cinematic history.
You make that sound rather shitty.
In the making of Deliverance, the contrasting acting styles of Burt Reynolds and Jon Voight played a significant role in shaping the film's dynamic. Reynolds preferred quick scenes, valuing the spontaneity and energy that came from shooting without extensive preparation. This approach allowed him to capture raw emotions and reactions in the moment, which added authenticity to his performance. On the other hand, Voight needed detailed explanations and physical preparation for the more exhausting scenes. His methodical approach ensured that he could fully embody his character, especially during the film's intense and physically demanding moments. The interplay between these two styles created a unique synergy on set. Reynolds' quick, instinctual acting often pushed Voight to adapt and find ways to keep up with the pace. Meanwhile, Voight's thorough preparation encouraged Reynolds to delve deeper into his character's emotional landscape. This mutual influence not only enhanced their performances, but also enriched the overall storytelling of Deliverance. As they navigated the challenges of their roles, their differing techniques fostered a collaborative environment, leading to a more powerful cinematic experience. The film remains a testament to how diverse acting styles can complement each other, ultimately elevating the art of filmmaking.
River, it's important that we get together on this thing. You understand?
Deliverance flips the traditional fish-out-of-water story, offering a fresh perspective that contrasts sharply with Jon Voight's previous role in Midnight Cowboy. In Midnight Cowboy, Voight played a vulnerable character navigating the harsh realities of urban life. However, in Deliverance, the narrative shifts to four friends who venture into the wild, only to face unexpected dangers. This change in setting and tone highlights the complexities of human nature when pushed to the limits. Warner Brothers initially required two named stars to attract audiences, which influenced the casting decisions. As the production progressed, the studio imposed budget restrictions that ultimately shaped the film's final cast. This led to the selection of talented actors like Ned Beatty and Ronny Cox, who brought depth to their roles. The film's tension and themes of survival resonate strongly, showcasing how a simple adventure can unravel into a harrowing experience. The constraints faced during production contributed to a unique storytelling approach, making Deliverance a standout film of its time.
Thank you, Lord. Turn it around. All right, hold it a minute. Slow it down.
All right, go! Go!
During the production of Deliverance, the challenges of canoeing were significant, with more than 5 canoes being destroyed. Jon Voight and Burt Reynolds faced their own difficulties navigating the river, but it was Ned Beatty who had a particularly harrowing experience. While filming intense scenes, he nearly drowned, which added a layer of tension to the already demanding shoot. Despite the dangers and difficulties, Beatty remained focused on completing the film. He understood the importance of the project and was determined to see it through to the end, demonstrating his commitment to the role and the overall production. While Reynolds and Beatty managed to keep their composure, Voight and Cox struggled more with the physical demands of canoeing. The river scenes were not just a backdrop, but a character in themselves, testing the limits of the actors involved. The production team faced many obstacles, but the dedication of the cast, especially Beatty's, helped ensure that the film met its vision. The experience on set was intense, with the river challenging everyone involved, pushing them to their limits.
Heading downriver. Little canoe trip.
The film made a bold choice by using virtually no stunt doubles, which set it apart from many other productions of its time. The director believed that having the actors perform their own stunts added a layer of authenticity and intensity to the film. This decision required the actors to undergo rigorous training and preparation to ensure their safety while maintaining the film's raw and gritty atmosphere. The commitment of the cast to perform their stunts not only heightened the realism of the action sequences, but also forged a deeper connection between the characters and the audience. By avoiding second-unit directors, the director ensured that the film maintained a consistent style and integrity throughout. This approach allowed for a singular vision to guide the film's production, making every scene feel cohesive and intentional. The director's hands-on involvement in all aspects of the filming process contributed to the overall tension and emotional weight of the story, making Deliverance a memorable cinematic experience that resonated with viewers.
He bled.
Alternate takes were created for television broadcasts of the movie Deliverance to ensure that the language was softer and more suitable for a wider audience. This included changes to the infamous line "squeal like a pig," which became a cultural reference point. The adjustments made for TV aimed to maintain the essence of the film, while making it more palatable for viewers who might be sensitive to its harsher elements. Ned Beatty, who played one of the central characters, felt strongly about the film's most disturbing scene, which involved a sexual assault attendant. He insisted on filming this scene in one take. Beatty believed that doing it in one continuous shot would help capture the raw emotion and intensity of the moment. He wanted to avoid the discomfort of repeating the experience, as it was deeply unsettling for him and the cast. This decision added to the film's authenticity and impact, highlighting the extreme circumstances the characters faced in the wilderness. The combination of careful editing for television and the powerful performances in the original film contributed to Deliverance's lasting legacy in cinema.
I thought they'd surely kill us.
They would have.
During the filming of Deliverance, Burt Reynolds faced a significant injury when he broke his tailbone during a rapid scene. This incident occurred because a dummy used in the scene appeared too fake, leading to a dangerous situation for the actors. The river scenes were intense, and the decision to use practical effects meant that the actors had to perform their own stunts, increasing the risk of injury. To add realism to the film, many local residents were cast as hill people. This choice not only saved production costs, but also contributed to the authenticity of the setting and characters. The use of local talent helped create a more genuine atmosphere, enhancing the film's overall impact. Interestingly, the production did not have insurance, which is quite unusual and risky for a film of this scale. The lack of insurance heightened the stakes, as the actors were performing their own stunts without the safety net that insurance typically provides. This combination of real risks, local casting, and the absence of insurance played a significant role in the film's gritty and intense nature. The river's beauty in Deliverance initially posed a challenge during post-production. The filmmakers found that the vibrant colors of the river did not match the dark and tense tone they aimed to convey in the film. To address this, they decided to desaturate the colors, creating a more somber and gritty atmosphere that aligned with the film's themes of survival and brutality. This choice helped to enhance the overall mood, making the river seem less inviting and more foreboding, which was crucial for the story's progression. Additionally, James Dickey, the author of the original novel, had a unique approach to his role in the film. He often addressed the actors by their character names, which blurred the lines between fiction and reality. This method added an interesting dynamic to the set. However, Dickey's behavior sometimes led to tensions, culminating in a drunken altercation with the director. This incident highlighted the emotional intensity surrounding the film's production and reflected the challenging themes explored in both the book and the movie. The combination of visual choices and personal conflicts contributed to the film's lasting impact and complexity.
Drew, what's the matter? Lewis, I'm gonna fall off this!
During the making of the 1972 film Deliverance, tensions ran high between author James Dickey and director John Boorman. Their disagreements culminated in a physical altercation, resulting in Boorman suffering a broken nose and losing several teeth. Despite this violent clash, the two men managed to reconcile their differences and developed a friendship that would last beyond the film's production. In a gesture of goodwill, Dickey was given a cameo role as the sheriff, allowing him to remain connected to the project in a new way. Burt Reynolds, one of the film's stars, played a key role in casting for the film's more colorful characters. He suggested Herbert Coward for the role of the toothless hillbilly, an illiterate man who added a layer of authenticity to the film's portrayal of the rugged and unforgiving Appalachian landscape. Coward's lack of front teeth made him a fitting choice for the role, enhancing the raw and gritty atmosphere that Deliverance is known for. The film's exploration of survival and human nature was reflected not only in its narrative, but also in the complex relationships formed behind the scenes, illustrating how creativity can emerge from conflict and collaboration. The title of the movie Deliverance reflects the journey of four city men who seek to escape the pressures and stresses of modern life. They embark on a canoe trip in the wilderness of Georgia, hoping for a brief respite from their daily routines. However, as they navigate the untamed river, they encounter challenges that test their limits and force them to confront their inner fears. The film captures their struggle for survival and the quest for a deeper understanding of themselves, which is where the notion of deliverance comes into play. Burt Reynolds, who starred in the film, regarded Deliverance as one of the best movies he ever made. His performance, along with a gripping storyline, left a lasting impact on audiences. The film's raw intensity and exploration of human nature resonate even today, making it a powerful and engaging watch. It is highly recommended for those who have never seen it, as it offers not just entertainment, but also a profound reflection on the human experience.
It wasn't a murder trial.
Deliverance, directed by John Boorman and released in 1972, remains a significant film in American cinema, both for its thrilling narrative and its exploration of human nature under duress. The movie features a strong cast, including Burt Reynolds and Jon Voight, who deliver memorable performances that have contributed to the film's lasting impact. The film follows four friends embarking on a canoe trip down a remote river in Georgia, seeking adventure and a break from their mundane lives. However, their journey takes a harrowing turn when they encounter the harsh realities of the wilderness and the violent, unpredictable nature of the locals. This juxtaposition of civilization and primal instinct is a central theme of the film, and it is executed with a blend of excitement and terror that keeps audiences engaged. One of the most compelling aspects of Deliverance is its ability to create tension and fear. The film masterfully builds suspense, especially during the infamous banjo scene, which serves as a harbinger of the violence to come. The cinematography captures the beauty of the natural landscape while simultaneously hinting at the dangers lurking within it. This visual dichotomy enhances the film's emotional weight, making the audience feel the characters' vulnerability in an unforgiving environment. However, while the film excels in many areas, it is not without its imperfections. Some viewers have pointed out that the plot, upon reflection, raises several questions that challenge its coherence. For example, after the death of one of the friends, Drew, the circumstances surrounding his demise remain ambiguous. The film suggests that he may have been killed by a mountain man, yet the evidence is inconclusive. This ambiguity can lead to confusion regarding the motivations and actions of the characters, particularly when they choose to conceal the truth about their encounter with the mountain men. Critics have also noted the portrayal of the local sheriff, who seems to suspect the friends of wrongdoing despite a lack of evidence. This aspect of the narrative can feel forced, as it leads to an escalation of tension that may not align with realistic law enforcement practices. Some viewers argue that a more plausible scenario would have involved the sheriff simply inquiring about the events surrounding Drew's death, without jumping to conclusions. Nonetheless, these narrative choices serve to heighten the film's dramatic stakes, even if they invite scrutiny. The performances of the lead actors are a significant highlight of Deliverance. Burt Reynolds, in particular, shines as the charismatic and rugged Lewis, whose confidence contrasts sharply with the vulnerability of his companions. Jon Voight's portrayal of Ed represents the everyman caught in extraordinary circumstances, and his character's evolution throughout the film is both compelling and relatable. The chemistry among the four friends adds depth to their plight, making their eventual struggles resonate on a personal level. In conclusion, Deliverance is a film that deftly combines excitement and horror, leaving viewers with a sense of dread that lingers long after the credits roll. While it presents a thrilling adventure, it also provokes thought about morality, survival, and the complexities of human nature when faced with life and death situations. Despite its narrative flaws, the film's powerful performances and striking visuals contribute to its status as a classic in American cinema. It remains a poignant exploration of the darker sides of humanity, set against the backdrop of a beautiful yet treacherous wilderness.
Well, I'd appreciate it if you show me that spot.
As the credits roll on this gripping tale of survival and moral conflict, the story does not end here. The world of Deliverance is rich with intrigue, not just on screen, but behind the scenes as well. What became of the talented cast who brought these unforgettable characters to life? Each actor faced their own unique journey after the film, navigating the turbulent waters of Hollywood and life itself. From unexpected career shifts to personal struggles, the paths they took are as compelling as the harrowing adventure we just witnessed. Join us as we delve deeper into the lives of Jon Voight, Burt Reynolds, Ned Beatty, and Ronny Cox. Discover the triumphs and trials that shaped their careers post-Deliverance. Learn about the roles that defined them, the accolades they received, and the challenges they faced. This bonus segment promises to unveil the captivating stories behind the actors who left an indelible mark on cinema, and the legacy of a film that continues to resonate. Stay tuned as we explore these fascinating journeys.
That's right, a canoe trip.
Billy Redden gained notoriety for his role as Lonnie in the 1972 film Deliverance. His portrayal of the banjo-playing boy in the haunting Appalachian landscape left a lasting impression on audiences. However, this early success did not pave the way for a flourishing acting career. After Deliverance, Redden struggled to find roles that matched the impact of his debut. He appeared in a few minor projects but ultimately faded from the spotlight. In his personal life, Redden faced significant challenges. He battled addiction issues, which complicated his attempts to rebuild a career in acting. Reports indicated that he had run-ins with the law, including arrests related to substance abuse. These hardships painted a darker picture of the boy who once captivated viewers with his eerie talent. In recent years, Redden has largely remained out of the public eye. The last known information suggests he has been living a quiet life, away from the glitz of Hollywood. His story serves as a reminder of the fleeting nature of fame and the personal battles that can ensue behind the scenes.
Throw your guts out all over these woods.
In the 1972 film Deliverance, Ronny Cox played Drew, a character who embodies the struggle between civilization and the wild. Drew is a musician, a sensitive soul caught in a harrowing journey that tests his limits. His performance captures the tension and vulnerability of a man facing unimaginable terror in the wilderness. This role marked a significant point in Cox's career, showcasing his ability to convey deep emotion under extreme circumstances. After Deliverance, Ronny Cox continued to act in various films and television shows, often portraying authoritative figures. Notable roles include his performances in RoboCop and the TV series Beverly Hills 90210. However, his career was not without challenges. Cox faced personal hardships, including the tragic loss of his first wife, which deeply affected him. He also battled health issues, including a serious heart condition that required surgery. In recent years, Ronny Cox has remained active in the entertainment industry, participating in interviews and conventions, sharing stories from his extensive career. His life reflects resilience through personal and professional trials. The latest updates indicate he is enjoying retirement while still engaging with fans and fellow artists.
But there's a chance he might lose that leg, so take it easy on him, okay? I'll talk with you later.
Bill McKinney's portrayal of the Mountain Man in the 1972 film Deliverance is haunting and unforgettable. His character embodies raw, primal energy, representing the dark side of nature and humanity. McKinney's performance leaves an indelible mark, showcasing his ability to evoke fear and tension with minimal dialogue. This role became one of the defining moments of his career, highlighting his talent for playing complex, often sinister characters. After Deliverance, McKinney faced both personal and professional challenges. He struggled with typecasting, often being seen only as a villain. Despite this, he continued to work, appearing in films like The Outlaw Josie Wales and TV shows such as The A-Team. Behind the scenes, McKinney dealt with personal hardships, including battles with addiction and the loss of loved ones, which deeply affected his mental health. In his later years, McKinney became more reclusive, living away from the Hollywood spotlight. He passed away in 2011, leaving a legacy marked by the complexities of his roles and the struggles he faced in life. His story is a reminder of the shadows that can linger behind even the most memorable performances.
I don't know.
Jon Voight's portrayal of Ed in the 1972 film Deliverance is a haunting exploration of vulnerability and survival. Voight's character, a city man thrust into a brutal wilderness, embodies the struggle against both nature and inner demons. Ed's transformation throughout the film reflects the fragility of civilization when faced with raw, primal forces. This role marked a significant moment in Voight's career, showcasing his ability to convey deep emotional turmoil and resilience. After Deliverance, Voight's career flourished with notable performances in films like Midnight Cowboy and Coming Home, earning him an Academy Award. However, his personal life was marked by turmoil. He faced a highly publicized divorce from actress Lori Peters, which exposed the fractures in his personal relationships. His relationship with his daughter, actress Angelina Jolie, became strained, culminating in a public fallout that drew media attention. Voight has also faced controversies, including political statements that polarized audiences. In recent years, he has remained active in film and television, with roles in Ray Donovan and other projects. As of 2023, Voight continues to work in the industry, reflecting a complex legacy of talent intertwined with personal challenges. Burt Reynolds portrayed Lewis in the 1972 film Deliverance, a character marked by his rugged masculinity and complex morality. Lewis is a survivalist, embodying both strength and a darker side as he leads his friends into the treacherous wilderness. His performance captured the tension of man versus nature and man versus himself, revealing a character who grapples with primal instincts. Reynolds' portrayal became iconic, defining a new era of masculinity in film. After Deliverance, Reynolds enjoyed a successful career, starring in hits like Smokey and The Bandit and The Longest Yard. However, his life was not without turmoil. He faced numerous personal challenges, including a highly publicized divorce from actress Judy Carne and a tumultuous relationship with Lainey Anderson. Financial troubles plagued him in the late 1990s, leading to bankruptcy. Reynolds also battled health issues, including open heart surgery in 2010. In his later years, Reynolds reflected on his career and personal life, often expressing regret over lost opportunities. He continued to work in film and television until his passing in September 2018. His legacy remains, marked by both his cinematic achievements and the struggles he faced.
Now you get to play the...
Charlie Boorman played the role of Ed's boy in the 1972 movie Deliverance, a haunting portrayal that captured the dark essence of the film. This role, though small, left a lasting impression, highlighting the tension and raw emotion that permeated the story. Following Deliverance, Boorman's career took various turns. He became known not just as an actor, but also as a writer and television presenter. He embarked on motorcycle journeys that were documented in series like Long Way Round and Long Way Down, showcasing his adventurous spirit. However, Boorman's life has not been without challenges. He faced personal hardships, including a serious motorcycle accident in 2016 that left him with severe injuries, testing his resilience. Scandals also shadowed his life, including revelations about his struggles with addiction, which he has openly discussed, shedding light on the darker aspects of fame. As of the latest information, Boorman continues to work in television and film, sharing his love for adventure while reflecting on his tumultuous past. His journey remains a testament to survival and the complexities of life in the spotlight.
We don't have a thing.
Ned Beatty's role as Bobby in the 1972 film Deliverance marked a significant moment in his career. Bobby, a character who embodies vulnerability and fear, becomes a tragic figure as he faces the harrowing challenges of survival in the wild. Beatty's performance captures the essence of a man pushed to his limits, showcasing his range as an actor. This role catapulted him into the spotlight, establishing him as a formidable talent in Hollywood. After Deliverance, Beatty's career flourished with notable performances in films like Network, where he delivered a powerful monologue that earned him an Academy Award nomination. However, his life was not without turmoil. Beatty faced personal hardships, including a difficult childhood marked by poverty and his parents' divorce. He also dealt with the pressures of fame and the darker sides of Hollywood. In 1999, he was involved in a scandal when a private conversation was leaked, exposing his views on the industry and personal relationships. Beatty continued to work in film and television until his passing in June 2021. His legacy remains, with his contributions to acting and his complex personal journey reflecting the struggles many face.
I don't know.
As we wrap up our exploration of Deliverance, it's hard not to feel a wave of nostalgia for this iconic film. The journey of the four friends, played by Jon Voight, Burt Reynolds, Ned Beatty, and Ronny Cox, is etched in the minds of many who watched it during their youth. The gripping story of survival against nature and the darker side of humanity left a lasting impact on audiences. Each actor faced significant challenges in their careers after this film, with Burt Reynolds becoming a household name while others, like Ned Beatty, navigated a complex path in Hollywood. Did you watch Deliverance as a child? What memories does it bring back for you? Perhaps it sparked conversations about adventure or fear, or maybe it inspired you to appreciate the beauty and danger of nature. We invite you to share your stories and reflections in the comments. Your experiences connect us all, and we'd love to hear how this film has shaped your life.
He could be out there anywhere watching us right now. We ain't gonna be so goddamn